What's up, Warriors of Jigoku? It has been a hot minute since I just ever did this intro. So, this is pretty much fresh off the heels of me doing the live streams and everything. I'm recording this literally on Sunday and everything, so this is being brought out for literally the next day. And I thought I'd actually decide to do this with something a little bit more, you know, unique in terms of, as in something other than Dynasty Warriors 9, which has pretty much taken up the entire channel. Which, I mean, isn't a horrible thing. It's a good, it's a fun game and everything, but there are funner things out there to do. And I'm honestly just a little bit burnt. I've mentioned it plenty of times. I got a little bit burnt out of the game, but I felt slightly wanting to also do live streams and recordings of the DLCs and everything that's been dropping. So first I'm going to be doing this, and then I'll be also doing maybe something with one of the Dynasty Warriors 9 DLC costumes for Tuesday. And then I'll probably also be doing something also for... well, Wednesday is reserved for Spirit of Sanada, of course. Okay, that hurt. Okay. Get frickin' destroyed. So yeah, I'm just looking to do other things. So I'm gonna try to do some more Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, because I really want to do that series. I really want to kick that series off. I know I did like 2 videos of it, but I want to like officially like make it something. And I've been missing the hell out of this game because Dynasty Warriors 9, like I said, has taken up so much of the channel that I haven't been able to really do much of anything else. So I decided to just hop in here and do something a little bit different. So I'm going to try to make all that stuff happen again, now that the hypotheticals are all gone and everything. Ooh, Haru ain't looking good over there. So, for those of you who are wondering, this is... because I don't think I've officially shown him off on his own video. So this is Guang. This is actually the... I guess you could say this is the same person who comes from the same realm as Hikari. It is technically light, but it is also not. So in this technical realm or dimension, whatever you want to call it, which I usually just call the mirrored realm, it's pretty much Guang and Hikari are both light, just 2 different separate personalities. So Guang is someone who would, because, right, so before I go too deep into him and you're all like, what? So at the beginning of this story, pretty much, with Light, he has a distaste of humans and everything. He doesn't really like humans, but he has never really given any reason to give, like, true, like, disgust of them. He doesn't like them because of how judgmental and how racial and specious they are, whichever way you want to put that. And so because of that, he was never really a big fan of them, because he himself is part Kaijima, excuse me, part mystic and part human. So he's pretty much a full-blown hybrid. He's a 3-way hybrid. And so he has the feeling, he has the characteristics, excuse me, I can't speak today, the characteristics of a Kaijima with one of his eyes, and he has the white hair of a mystic. Mystics usually are accustomed by white or black hair. And Light is someone who has white hair, which is where he gets his mystic side from. I mean, and human, I mean, he looks like a freaking human, so you can't really go anything with that. But, so yeah, he pretty much just doesn't really like humans that much because of it. Because he himself kind of sometimes just disregards the fact that he is also part human. So, with that being said, he does eventually just, like, grow to become more comfortable with humans and everything, more accepting, because there aren't all really terrible humans and everything. But in this mystic realm, or not this mystic realm, this mirrored realm, excuse me, there is Guang and Hikari. And Hikari is pretty much pure, from what I have right now, she is just a pure human / mystic. And Guang is a hybrid. He's he's a mixture of every single thing. So Guang is literally the mirrored version of Light. Not saying Hikari isn't, because she is. She's another personality of Light. But Guang is pretty much, looks-wise, aside from the hair and everything, he is pretty much Light. And instead of being able to accept the humans, he ended up having huge distaste for them after having humans murder his parents his and Hikari, excuse me, because they are brother and sister. You don't chill the hell out, scene. Obviously, I'm going to do a much more in-depth backstory to this, but I kind of want to give a general idea, and that way you all will. Because his story, I actually do like. He's one of the ones I put a lot of time into if he's going to be like a villain to my story. So I really want to put more time of a video in his. But I want to at least give a general idea so that way you all can see him, what he's like and everything. So with him having his parents murdered by humans, no less, his distaste became into pure rage and disgust of humans, and he wants to pretty much wipe off the kind of judgmental racial humans off the map and have it make it a world where, oh, that's not good, and make it a world where mystics and Kaijima and Nintsu, which are the species with animal-like features, where they can all live pretty much free of the humans and everything, because at this point he is not willing to look at any plus side to the human, at any good of them, so he plans to just wipe them completely off the map, and he will do anything in order to make that succeed. Ooh, there goes Haru. I need to make it over there quickly. But so yeah, I actually wasn't paying attention to the right side of the map. That was a rookie mistake on my end, and I just noticed that Haru was eliminated. So literally, if it's friends, if it's like anyone who doesn't side with him, like he will be willing to have humans who have distaste, because he does end up recruiting a human or two who also have a distaste of their own species, because they see what Guang sees, and that's pretty much just discussed in the horrible sides of the humans. So he's willing to recruit those who also have huge rage against humans. So he's not completely like, he'll do it if people see the light of his side of things, regardless of species. But regardless, at the end of the day, he will pretty much dispose of anyone who disagrees with him and tries to go against him. In other words, fight him. So that would be like family, friend, anything. Because as you can see, Hikari is not on this side of the battlefield, is not on my side. She's actually on the enemy side, because she is someone who I don't want to go in too depth into, because I want to give her backstory as well, because I haven't given her backstory either, because like I said, there's some similarities to Light and Guang in it, but there's things that made her go completely against Guang at this. So this is why I'm really more excited to also pretty much give their backstories in particular, because I really try to put a lot of time and effort into their backstories. So in no way am I trying to say this is the backstory of Guang. I just wanted to do a different kind of video, but I wanted to show you what you guys are going to be looking forward to when it comes to backstories. But yeah, as you can see, there are other characters in here. Now it's not me being lazy and I didn't like make a whole army for Hikari and the other character in here who you'll see probably sometime in this battle. But it's not because I'm being lazy or anything. It's honestly just due to the fact that on their side of the army, there isn't that many like influential people that aren't either A, I just didn't really care to make new characters for, because those two are pretty much the main focus of the enemy side against Guang, or B, it's because I could have made like different versions of the other, or mirrored versions of the other characters like I did with Guang and Hikari. However, the reason why they're not in here is because Guang has already killed those characters, and I will obviously go over those who have died in his realm later on, maybe in his backstory probably, or maybe that can be in a video completely different. All right, let's try to have everyone advance now. Let's see if we can crush some enemies. So yeah, so the reason why that is because they pretty much prayed over to the I don't know what I called him in this one. I don't know if I just called him Mystic Emperor or Holy Emperor or something. He's pretty much the Emperor of the Mystics. I want to give a more clever name for the Mystics as well, but seeing as hell I have plenty of time, because I don't see this series shooting off anytime soon or anything. I'd love for it to eventually. That's a huge goal in my life. I want to make that happen, but I have time so I can get all of these smaller details in there. So for now, we're just going to call him the Mystics. So pretty much, they prayed for the Mystic Emperor, and they really wanted to request some kind of help or anything to help against Guang. And the Mystic Emperor did indeed deliver in the hands of Light and in his friends, pretty much. So that's why you were seeing the likes of Light, Shine, Kuno, Scene, and Chen Shun. So those are pretty much the only characters that, from my knowledge, are actually going to be part of that army. No, that's not true. There actually was one, but I neglected to put them in here because I was actually, this is literally just me just wanting to put in a recording, so it's not like it's meant to happen right off the bat. So it would be Light, Shine, Kuno, Scene, Chen Shun, and actually Light's little sister, Cinder, who is actually in this version of the realm is called Ember right there, but she is much younger than Ember is. So it's a really big jungle thing, but once I give the backstory to it all, you guys are probably going to get a little more understanding of it, maybe end up liking it as well, because like I said, I really actually did put a lot of time into these stories. It's funny because I can remember these off the top of my head, but I haven't gotten to that part of their story yet, because this kind of leads up to a lot of things. And Guang is, even though Guang is pretty late in the story, along with Hikari, and Hikari does become a main player in my story, but that happens a lot later. They're like not even like, this isn't even like the final arc. There's still so much I want to put into this story and everything, and I really want to eventually get it out. So I really, really hope that can happen one day. But yeah, it's at first it was just a hobby that I just wanted to do, but now I really want to make that make it happen. So now that I have the time to do it, there might be a couple days. I know I usually do like recordings posted every day. But honestly, with all the burning out of everything, I might, especially with the live stream coming up on Wednesday, maybe I'll take a day off on Tuesday, just so you all know now. If not, I'll probably do a Dynasty Warriors 9 video with Guan Yinping and her outfit and everything like that, but we'll see how that goes. But as for now, I kind of just want to take a break, at least for a day, before we do the live stream, because I got to get some stuff set up for that. Like, I got to get the green screen and everything. I got all the settings right for the green screen and everything. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel after work on Monday. Usually I do these at least a week or two in advance, but because of the live stream, it kind of threw me off my schedule. So even though it was really fun to do a full-blown live stream week, and I will eventually do that again, but I really want to make sure I get more recordings done in the future before I decide to do that. That was kind of a messed up thing for me. But yeah, so let's just casually go through all this now. I kind of wanted to just give a little bit of a glimpse of what Guang would be like and Hikari. So let's try to decimate these forces now, because that is the goal. That probably will be the title, Guang Decimates, and then we'll give his backstory, maybe either sometime later this week or maybe sometime in the near future. Like I said, we'll see how it goes, because I also want to try to record other things like Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, Warriors All-Stars again, because that game is actually pretty fun. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but it's actually a pretty fun game, regardless of what I may think other people think. But I found it fun when I went back into doing it, and now that I'm doing it with another character, Arnis, I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, I'm enjoying it. Honestly, it would have been cool instead. Like, I kind of hope they do make it to the Warriors All-Stars, but kind of make it more into, like, I know they try to make it a little different for Warriors Orochi, but I would like to see Warriors All-Stars kind of go in the direction maybe like Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate did, because in my opinion, that's the best Warriors Orochi, in my opinion. And maybe make it so you don't have to just play as one character. I know you can play as like another character during the battle, but it's only for a select time, and I would really like it so you can make it so you could have all the, like, just play as them as long as you want. Like, maybe have like a 3-man team or something like that, like they did last time. That'd be really cool. So I kind of hope they go back into doing something like that. I know they're trying to differentiate the two series, but they don't have to, like, make it a completely different thing, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I just realized. Oh, I can't put it down. Oh, yes I can. There we go. Snow! Yeah, I've mentioned it so many times. It's always fun to come back to this game because this is my second favorite. I've officially said this is my second favorite Dynasty Warriors game, like spin-off and everything. And Because Dynasty Warriors 4 has my heart. Dynasty Warriors 4 is such a fun game. I love Dynasty Warriors 4. There she is, Mian Ming. There's the other main character of this arc that I have planned. But, and she's dead. Defeating people, making them withdraw. Like, they don't stand a chance. We kind of did. After we bounced back, we kind of crushed them. But yeah, so as you can see, I really wanted to give Guang more of an army, so I at least gave him 7 other officers. So he's got, good lord, he's got him, he's got Niu Xiang, I think that's how I say her, I think that's her name, I can't remember. Like, it's been a while, because she's kind of just a side kind of character, but I still wanted to put her in. That's supposed to be Guang's wife in this one. And then we have Haru, which is obviously the gender bent of Haruna, but Mirror Realm, so it's allowed. And then we have Masume, who I think we just saw it a second ago. He's pretty much, I kind of just wanted to make him a mixture of two of my spearmen for Light's army. And then we have Ayano, who, if you see the Samurai Warriors 4 Empire series, you'll know that she is indeed someone who's made it into both universes. She's canon in both universes. Obviously, she has a different look because they don't have the Samurai Warriors attires, which I really am disappointed about because I love her Samurai Warriors attire way better than her Dynasty Warriors one. But she's pretty much the mirrored realm version of Moon, who I've shown off before as well. And then, all right, so God, how many was that? I wasn't even paying attention. And then we have another version of Kuru. It's a male version, and I want to give him a unique name, but I don't have anything planned for. That's gonna hurt. But I don't have a name for him yet, so I just left him as Kuru, which is like some different like characters on his name. So right now he's literally just Kuru, just with characters on his letters. Good lord, they will not let me near the commander. Showa Pikeman! But yeah, Guang is killing it right now. He's really strong. So obviously, I think what I'll do is, like I've done for the other backstories, I'm going to obviously do like a little thing where maybe I'll do like a slideshow of Guang or something, or maybe just have a picture of him, and then I'll mention his backstory. And then I will have gameplay around it and maybe go to a little bit different details that I miss. Ow! Oh, I don't have it yet. That's unfortunate. Now I do. All right. So Light is dead. That reinforcements didn't work out for you. So yeah, there's a lot actually. This is probably the most, next to another arc after this one, this is probably the arc I put the most time and effort into, because this arc in particular with Guang and Hikari really, really made me really, I don't know, excited, because it shows, like, it allows the protagonist to be seen in a different light, no pun intended. It shows him what he would be like if his hate went too far. So that is pretty much what Guang is. It's showing what Light would look like if his hate for humans went too far, or he was pushed too far, and that's what would happen. Hikari obviously is someone who is against it, and that's pretty much the way that Light is right now. So Light is pretty much Hikari. Personality-wise, it's different, but like the path each of them chose, that's what makes them similar, and that's what makes him and Guang different. So the arc is really like, it's a lot of symbolism, I think is the proper word to say. So it's a lot of symbolism toward Light and the character, and kind of like in ways of how I would have. I would just, it's really cool. I could probably ramble on about this forever, but I kind of want to just end the video now, just so we don't keep rambling on, because I could go on forever, because I love mentioning my stories and everything. But we'll do that in a backstory. So with that all being said, guys, thank you all very much for watching this. If you all did enjoy this, doing the outro, damn, this is crazy. Like, it's been a full-blown like weekend, probably 2 weeks, because I did pre-record stuff. So 2 weeks since I've done recordings, and this is last minute stuff, so I need to keep up with this. But so yeah, if you all did enjoy this, be sure to hit that like button, and leave a comment down below as well. Have how you like. I can't speak. Seriously, I can't speak. If you all enjoyed this, be sure to hit that like button. And comment down below. Let me know what you all think of character Guang and everything. And if you guys are wanting to see more Dynasty Warriors and Empires and the backstories, because like I said, me personally, I love doing them. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because we are trying to hit 500 subs before summer. You guys are amazing with how much you are killing that goal right now. We are 2 months into 2019, and you guys have been slaughtering that sub button. So I really, really appreciate you guys for that. Trust me, I love you guys for that. And also, if you want to keep up to date with when I'm uploading and everything, because sometimes YouTube can be YouTube and not give you the notifications, be sure to follow my Twitter. That'll be down in the description below. So with that being said, guys, thank you all very much for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, guys.